on to issue 12. I think I probably bundled this one up with number 11. I don't know, Matt, let's just see how much we got to go things, but you'll know better than I do when I post the videos. But yeah, it looks like we've got a motor with a little stepper motor here. That's probably going to run that little sled that we built in the last issue. And yep, showing us to put it in the housing, and we're going to slide that back and we're going to put the motor in and stuff. And looks like this is getting to be a fun thing here. This is talking about the VF-1 Valkyrie with its extra armaments, which I think I do have these. This was an exterior thing, showing how it's all, you know, decked out with all of the goodies, and then they can slough that off or something, but it kind of gives it a little bit more of a boost going after stuff. And I think this is talking about some of the spy planes, because they got the B-2 here. They got the F-86, which I think that's a spy plane. Somebody could tell me that. I'm sure they can tell me that that's a spy plane, probably, right there. Bring it down just a little bit, and you can kind of see that one right there. That one, the F-86. I might ask my avionics friend that's usually on the group stream and stuff, but they're talking about the F-15 here, the X-29, the B-1, the J-35, the A-4, all the different things. I'm thinking, yeah, those are spy planes for the most part, or stealth planes, or whatever they had for stealth. Trying to get through. We're looking like we're talking about a little bit about the SDF-1 and Lisa Hayes, she was on the battle and stuff for the most part, talking about certain things and kind of wanting to be with Rick Hunter a little bit, maybe when they started getting a little interesting to each other. So, but that is all there is in issue 12. Looks like we got just a little bitty tiny thing that we're building here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. It's just a little tiny piece. It's got like a hole, like a little, like a spindle thing. Maybe that's what goes on the wings for the wings to swing back and forth, but we'll find out. Anyways, let's get on with the parts. Alright, here is volume 12. We got a stepper motor basically, and a housing, and I think there's a gear in here also maybe. So we'll get these out of the pack here. I can get my fingers on it out of the pack. Pull this all out. Stepper motors, gear. All that. Whee! There we go. We got our other things here. We have, there's our little screws there. Come on. I'm a Klingon. It's winter. This winter weather is not making it easy to do anything. So what we want to do is, first thing, I believe, is they want us to take and put the piece on there. Yep. We're gonna put, since this has got a flat side here, it's rounded and it's got a flat side. It can only go in one direction here. We'll slide this on there just like that. Oh, that's easy. Goes on there real easy. Real easy right there. See. Why doesn't it pick up on that and picks up on my fingers better? I don't understand that. And then it wants us to take this here, these wires here, and we're going to take this here and we're going to stick it through this hole like so. And oh, that piece comes right off. How they want us to put this in there? Okay, so it's got to go. It's got to go with. Oh, that's kind of messed up. It wants us to go like this. Looks like. Just try to figure out how to put that in there. There we go. Fits in there like that. That goes back on there, and this sits over the top like that. And now that we've got that set on there, we're going to take and bring our metal piece back here. There, screws out from underneath there. It slides back and forth real easy in that. We're going to take this and we're going to put this on there again. And we're going to set that right on there. Looks like we're going to set it on with that way or that way. No, we're going to set it on like this. Yes. So we're going to set that on there like that. So we're going to bring this all the way back. We'll do that. So this is all the way back. We're going to set that on there just like that. And then we're going to screw this down in there. And we don't need to put anything on that sprocket there, because once this gets put in here, it's going to lock that down into the space there. It won't be able to come, it won't be able to slide out of there. It's just sitting in there. But before we get completely done with this, here, get these pieces put on here. Oops, come on. So as I was talking about in my last video, I actually went back outside because I'm doing this one at the same time. Sitting here putting a couple of these together, but I did a small video and sent it to a couple people, and that showing them my very boo-boo problem that I got with water. So it is what it is. Thankfully I'm not on city water, otherwise that would be bad. So I may end up figuring out something to take and do with that. But beside the point, there is that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some oil here and that. I'd rather have some silicone stuff. I'm just going to put some in there so that that gear can set right there on that there, and we'll douse this a little bit with some oil in here so that when we go to run this, it's not completely grinding gears. Let's put it that way, because nobody wants ground gears at all. No, nobody wants ground gears at all. So that is all there is to do in Pack 12, and hopefully we get a chance to test this out later on here. But I think what this is for is to make the wings go in and out as this travels forward. It's going to push an arm or whatever where the wings are here and push them out and in. So that's my guess. But anyways, it's looking heavier. Let's just put it that way. It's getting heavier and stuff. So all right, we will see you in the next episode. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. Just remember, like and subscribe for all my great substance. There you go. Catch you on the flip side.